Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas with the Hittite. Now, we kind of had a little bit of a Halloween-induced hiatus, but we're back again. And before we head to RepCon, the first thing we're going to do is steal from Cliff Briscoe again. Poor guy, he can't ever catch a break. Because over here in his gun case, he has a hunting rifle. Now, the hunting rifle's not an amazing weapon, but it's, well, if one word to describe it all around, is decent. Decent power, decent accuracy, decently common, decently easy to repair. It's decent. Not really a great choice for any situation, but a decent choice for every situation. And off screen, I made some of the special. I made some of the 308 hand loads, JSPs. 30% more damage for 50% less, for your gun breaking down 50% faster. It's worth it though. Not gonna be using the hunting rifle for everything. It's definitely a better weapon if you get a scope for it though, because the sights are just a little bit crooked, and I don't quite have enough strength to use it properly. Our first look at a ghoul. At least in this game, if you haven't played Fallout before. Ghouls, well, they're a byproduct of everything in the Fallout universe running on 50s B-movie logic. Basically, instead of killing you, sometimes radiation turns you into basically a zombie. You're still alive, but your skin gets all dry and flaky, and your hair falls out, and eventually it'll drive you insane. Like, your brain will still decay a little bit. Although you'll live for hundreds of years. Nuts. Game glitched. There's supposed to be ghouls there and further up, but sometimes this area glitches and they don't spawn in, so I'm gonna have to reload this area so that they don't ambush me later. Okay, here we go. There's some blips on the radar. Not the one right here. There's supposed to be one right next to that rock. But there's a few up here. Feral ghouls. Ones that their brains have decayed enough that they're basically animals. It's kind of sad. Actually, it's really sad. Especially since there's no choice but to put them down. See what I mean about being a little crooked? Fine, let's switch to that gun. I want the matched loads. Okay. Glowing one. They're highly radioactive, and for whatever reason, radiation heals other ghouls, so they'll get close, set off a burst of radiation that hurts you and heals all their buddies around them. Very dangerous. And that's what rapid reload does for you.
Can't run from me.
Yeah, we know what they can't, Boone. Yeah, screw it. Varmint rifle. And one at far distance. See how Boone lights him up? One more. Whoop. Yep, Boone got him. Oop. Forgot I put it away. Oh. Never noticed that guy was supposed to be in here. Must have clipped through the wall. Move it, Boone. There we go. Another bright follower. Mostly these are good for picking up any, well, some pretty decent energy weapons fairly early in the game. It's leveled though, so around here with level 8 I'm gonna get a bunch of plasma defenders and maybe some recharger pistols. That said, I like recharger pistols. Ash pile. Wonder what left this. Oh, I bet it was another Nightkin, like this guy. Nightkin are super mutants. A little different from the normal green-skinned ones you see, though. They're generally a little smarter and they're more prone to stealth. They're also prone to schizophrenia, but that's a side effect. Ooh, fun weapon. The laser RCW, rotating capacitor weapon. It's a laser Tommy gun, and I love it. Of course, I'm not using energy weapons, so it's basically worthless, but laser Tommy gun. Also, it's worth a fairly decent amount. Ooh, never saw the jam animation before. And another bright follower around here. And a bunch of loot they've left behind. I'll loot that real quick. Before we head towards the Repcon Center, we want to go up this way because there's another checkpoint up here. Now, I should probably talk about Nightkin a bit. They're actually kind of addicted to stealth. They use stealth boys so long that they're not comfortable being visible. They were back in Fallout 1, they were the Spec Ops division of the Master's Army. But for whatever reason, prolonged stealth boy use damages their brain in very specific ways, so they are prone to schizophrenia, multiple personalities, and it's kind of a toss-up whether it's funny or sad. Mostly it goes for sad, or darkly comedic. Okay, I actually picked up a recharger pistol, so I want to show off how that works. No ammo for it, but see, the ammo will slowly go up as I have it equipped to a maximum of 20. Only about as strong as a laser pistol, but it doesn't use ammo, so it's actually pretty useful if you're having trouble finding ammo for your weapons, for energy weapons. Yeah, my draw distance is a little low, that's why that rocket suddenly appeared there. Now let's switch back to the varmint rifle. Because there's ghouls all over the place down there. Oops. Missed that one.
You're mine.
A little bit tougher ones down there, aren't there? Yep, looks like they might have spotted me. Not gonna go for it. Worth a shot.
Eat this.
As gruesome as it is, remember everybody is a potential resource. And remember kids, if you do this in real life, you'll be arrested. So don't do that. Forgot these guys were up here.
You're mine.
Alright, the outside's looted, so let's head inside. Stealthily.
Hey! Over here! Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Okay.
Get moving.
Sounds reasonable enough. Yeah, that's what ghouls sound like. Pack-a-day smokers, mostly. Pick up a stealth boy, because I'm going to need a few of them. And immediately discovered by the ghouls. Because they're all over the place. Wow, Boone, I thought you were better than that. Okay, this is a fairly big facility, and there's a lot of ghouls roaming everywhere, so probably plenty of time to loot it later, off-screen. In the meantime, shortest route. Shortest-ish route. I am going to duck into this office, though. Because this is where you can find a hunting revolver in pretty low condition. Unlike the hunting rifle, it uses the much rarer 4570 government rounds, of which I've only got 5 right now. Very powerful, though. Base damage of 34. And it's at lower condition than the rifle. But I don't need it right now. I am, however, going to loot this safe. Oh look, 2 stealth boys. Yeah, I'm gonna go back through all of this and take everything that's worth anything later. Right now, I need to get things done. Well, I will take a pit stop around dead bodies, because you never know when those are gonna disappear on you.
You're mine.
Oh, didn't see that guy there. Avoid that. Whoops. That's what I get for not clearing corners. Sounds like some of them heard that. Yep, Boone's been discovered. I try not to kill all of the ghouls. Sometimes. Sort of. It's not easy. The ones you don't kill actually do get a sort of good ending. Kind of. I mean, they're still going to be mindless zombies. Well, not really zombies. They are technically still alive. Just mutated beyond all recognition. And, you know, brain damaged. I did mention it's kind of sad, right? Oh dear. Can I close this door? Yes, I can. Nope. Gonna have to go down in the basement later. But for now... Oop. Looks like this is where they kept the ferals before. Well, the ferals were before. Kept pacified with bits of dead Brahmin. Well, looks like I spared one, at least. Maybe two. It's better than nothing, right? Remember this saying, kids. Heroes are a disaster with a point of view.
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you. God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you. Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either. Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
Okay, let's find Jason. AKA Jason Bright. AKA the Great Leader. There he is.
Evening. Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Okay then.
And they've been shooting them down like animals, haven't they? Those ghouls were members of my flock, even after the madness consumed their minds. We never let them wander free. We kept them safe on the first floor. We kept them contained. The demons must have let them out, somehow. And now they are lost forever, denied the salvation and healing glow of the far beyond. Please, Wanderer, bear in mind that every feral ghoul you spare now is one that we can save later. Once the way is clear, our feral brothers and sisters will accompany us on the great journey. If there are any left.
Yeah. He's got a good heart, but he might not be all there in the head. Basically, him and the other ghouls with him have been discriminated and murdered left and right all across the wasteland, so he's kind of a religious leader for them. He's glimpsed a place he calls the far beyond in visions, and he's going to take... He wants to take his followers there. It's kind of a neat goal, sort of.
The demons
Beats,
appeared from nowhere.
you know, conquering the
Except it
wasteland
might be
and
more
ruling
accurate to
over
say
it
they never
and
actually
all of that,
appeared at all.
or greed,
The demons are
which I guess is
invisible.
what I'm,
Where one of them stands, the most one sees
which is
the
like
air
what I guess
shimmering
I'm motivated
like
by.
sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer? Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Okay, so just to recap, we're in a rocket launch facility and we're helping religious ghouls fight invisible demons so that they can complete their great journey. I love Fallout. Alright. I'm going to have Boone and Eddie wait right
I'll
here.
sit tight.
Because I'd like to finish this basement area without any violence. Because it's actually a bit more possible, and...
Dark in here. If you want to use a scope, I can spot for you. Keep you on target.
Yep. It's good to have Eddie along in case things do get violent, because you can actually see the red blips of the Nightkin on the map. Normally they'd be invisible, both visibly and to radar. Whoop, coming around the corner. Okay. Nope. Hopefully it doesn't notify any of the others, because if I kill too many of these guys, peaceful solution is out. Okay, it doesn't seem like any of the others hurt him. Free stealth boy. Okay. And right in here is their leader.
What's that, Adler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Adler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Adler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
And this is Davison. His schizophrenia is sort of played for laughs, but if you do actually laugh at him, he will absolutely kill you.
I am in command of my faculties, in command of my troops. Antler guides me in all things, as I in turn guide my kin. Who is Antler? Who is Antler? Antler, the human asks about you. What do I tell it? All right. All right. Yes, of course. Who Antler is not important to you. Antler wants that you deal with me. Cut it out, human. Serious. Final warning.
Yeah, that makes him hostile.
Me? I am devoted to Antler. But before Antler... Captain once. Last name Davison. First name... Don't remember. I commanded a troop of Nightkin, the Master's elite. A great honor. Very proud. Something happened. We wandered the desert. Life without Master was hard. The others' minds going strange, going crazy. But then, I found us new Master. I found us Adler. Since then, everything's been going really well.
Yeah, I don't want to fight him because on his back he has a sword made out of the entire bumper of a car.
A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious. You mean the ones upstairs? Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways. I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am. They attack you on sight. Ghouls too. They crazy. Your ghoul friends have to wait until you find what Adler brought us to get. Good. Adler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Adler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search. A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Adler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Adler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Adler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Adler says you are solution. Yes, Adler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Adler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Ah, Davison. Delightfully psychotic. Poor guy, he's just trying to help his people. Might as well be standing when I talk to him.
Come and get it, you big dumb. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you? And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living. First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there. So I found a good defensive position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you. What happened was, I was escorting folks down to work when those things attacked us. Most of the fight was upstairs, but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story. I'm not delicate. Radroach meat for protein, condensation off the pipes for water, and I do my business over in the far corner. I wouldn't say it's been comfy. Guess the outfit gives that away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you, that Bright's group has got some fine-looking ghoulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out, and they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company.
Yeah, I am not into necrosis. Well, you can either fight him, sneak around him to get at the console you have to, or do his little side quest
you're
thingy.
polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way. Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
Yeah, I don't know why there's not the option to just go around him and then find his friends. And if you try to sneak around him, like with the stealth boy, he turns hostile for some reason. Or if you just try to go back in the room. So, for now, it's stealth time. Probably gonna use two stealth boys getting through this without combat. And if you kill too many Nightkin, and I think there's only about 5 down here, Davison becomes hostile. And you have to fight him. And I whoa, 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 whoa. And I really don't want to go up against that bumper sword. That's what it's actually called. And yeah, I'm gonna loot down here too. This is a good place for junk. Okay. Choices here are to pickpocket the jailer right there with the flamethrower, or to pick the lock that you need to get past, or to go into this side room over here. And there's a key in the desk. Wait for the jailer to pass, because he'll notice me if I bump into him, but not otherwise, because Stealth Boy also boosts my stealth skill up to 100. And the stealth field is nice. Doesn't mean I'm completely undetectable, but it's a start. And I'm actually running a little low on my stealth boy, and so I'm gonna let it. Yep, there it goes. And now I'll head back. It's a good thing that you can find that there's stealth boys tucked in a couple of safes around here. Definitely helps with this portion. I mean, you could just use one stealth boy and just have Harland angry at you permanently. Please tell me you're not directly in front of me this time. Good. Okay. There's a few areas back here, and once the night can leave, you can explore and loot them, but for now, we go here.
Did you find my friend? I see. Well, spare me the details. Damn it. I'm gonna miss that crooked yellow smile. Alright. You did your part, so I'll do mine. Look around up here if you want. I'm gonna make a break for Topside.
And watch her step around here, because he set up a lot of traps. Like a lot. Like, how did he have enough time to set up all of these traps? A lot. And some of them are very dangerous. For instance, he's the only person in the entire game who's figured out that you're supposed to bury landmines. I'm actually just going to go through and disarm all his traps real quick. Now you might think this terminal, since it's the most guarded, would be the one you need to go to. Haha, no. Hold on, let me get this tripwire. See that little spinny antenna thing on the back? That means it's rigged to explode. And boy, will it. So activate the rear panel, and I don't have enough explosive skill to disarm it. So I'm going to disarm these and show what happens if you try to activate this terminal. just need to be able to run away very quickly. Ow. Still got a broken leg out of the deal. Yes, I know how to heal a broken leg. Just jam a needle in it. That's all you need. Just jam a needle in it. Shoot yourself up. Get high. If you can't feel the broken leg, that means it's not broken anymore. Not really. Somehow, Stimpaks do actually heal broken legs. Take the ammo Harland left behind. And the jet. And head over to this terminal. I can't get there from here. And head over to this terminal. Long and short of it, they got a shipment of stealth boys by mistake. Workers started abusing them for, well, exactly what you'd think, pranks and sneaking into the women's bathroom, so they shipped them all back. There are no stealth boys here.
Adler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them? Liar! The invoice said stealth boys here. Adler read it out loud to me. But invoice note said stealth boys were here. Why can't that note be true? What, Adler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the stealth boys for itself. Oh, Adler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Adler, believe you. Niken will follow the new note to find stealth boys. Better be there.
And just like that, they're gone. And we've got the whole place to themselves. Normally this would be the point where I steal everything that's not tied down, but I'm a little strapped for time and I want to finish this quest up in one episode.
Is the way clear? Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
And head back to the room where Davison was, and through it. And there's some stairs back here, along with a crap ton of junk. Like, wow, so much junk. Follow the tunnel. More junk in there. And Jason is right through here. Before we talk to him, come over here and grab the spacesuit, which over encumbers me. But the spacesuit has the same protection as reinforced leather with plus 40 rad resistance. That's the same as a advanced radiation suit, and doesn't cover the head. Also, the spacesuit helmet is a pretty good helmet and weighs nothing. It also looks ridiculous, but can't have everything. And let's talk to Jason.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Okay, basically, rockets to the great journey.
Yes. The rockets will convey us. I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Okay, let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. Your redeemers both. Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that, were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger. I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will to which I must submit.
No arguing with crazy ghouls.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
And hey, the two feral ghouls that I didn't kill survived, and they're going to go into space with them. That's nice.
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey. I'm the flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the Great Journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, when I joined the flock, Jason made it would be a waste of my gifts to work on just... I thought we were past all that, Smoothskin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haverson. He likes machines. Haverson won't mind getting irradiated. Haverson won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haverson won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haverson. You're neurotic.
Yeah, he left the vault, and now his vault is much worse off for him. Like, everyone in it is actually ghouls.
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster! Oh, God. You're telling me the truth, aren't you? Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to them.
If he can't pass that
Do you
speech
have
check,
any
he doesn't
idea
find
how
out until
easy
they
it'd
leave
be
him
for me to
behind.
sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke. What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too. Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this. And dying would be worse than... Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it?
No, not really.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe
It's
I'm
something.
agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak. Are
Okay.
you ready to get started? Those rockets aren't going to launch themselves. I was close to completing work on... 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough.
I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them. Very well, we don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
Those rocket souvenirs I stole from Cliff, that's the stuff.
Yes, that's isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules. Bye.
Thrust control modules were looted a long time ago. I need to go back to town. Alright, just north of town is the Gibson scrapyard. That's where we need to go.
Hello. Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
And that should have just triggered Eddie's second recording.
As it so happens, I do
We'll
have
see
some
after
thrust
I'm done with
but
this.
they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive. Ha! Yes, you are quite the smooth talker. What the hell? $250 it is. Pleasure doing business with you.
And there I'm done. Where's Eddie? 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 That probably should have triggered it, but it didn't. I'm gonna trade with her while I'm here. Alright, I bought from her a long barrel for my grenade rifle, which doubles the range. Definitely useful. Now all I have to do is go back to the launch site.
Have you found the components we discussed? Indeed you did, and they seem to be in excellent condition. Yes, I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. The rockets are ready, Jason. The great journey can begin. Good luck, I guess.
He gives a speech, but I don't really care. Alright, back up here where the ghouls used to be. There was one door that you couldn't get through before. Oh, wait. Wait, before I do anything else, I need to do this.
Fine by me. I'd really like my beret back, please.
Oh, Boone, you're so silly. Okay,
Fine by me.
Okay, you can have your beret back. And now we go through here. And here's the launch site. Before you set it off... Science 55. What am I at right now? Science 53. Oh. Oh. Close. But no psych, I got a magazine. Now you can either set the rockets to crash against each other, which gives you negative karma for no real good reason other than watching the pretty explosion. Leave it alone. Or if you have really low intelligence, you can just fiddle with the knobs randomly, and it's kind of funny. And I can set their navigation to take them 12.5% closer. Let's do it. Yay, karma. I'm not adding this music. They actually launched to Ride of the Valkyries. Bye, Jason! Have fun in space! Yay! Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I dumped it all into guns. Well, that was fun. Worthwhile. Gained me karma. Did my good deed for the day. Now then, let's go steal everything that's not tied down. And I'll do that off camera so you don't have to watch me dig through desks. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope this video didn't go on for too long. And see you next time.